everybody, and welcome to Spicy Ones, where we're here with Kilohmz, awesome creator. Happy New Year, happy 2020. Let's get some wings on. Let's go show our fancy little guest off.
My fancy... Oh, hi. Hey, everybody. I'm Kilohmz. It's like you don't know this. It's like it's my channel or something. It's weird. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. Enjoying the wonderful New Year and everything like that. As you guys know, we do Extra Life, which is for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And we raise money. This year we raised $2,500. Almost $2,600. You guys freaking killed it. It was amazing. One of the incentives, though, was to make me hate myself in my life even more than I already naturally do. So, I have to eat hot wings.
So, for our first question, we'll take it easy.
Okay.
It's a little easy. We got the one right here.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to drink the milk because I like milk, but I know that that's a bad idea.
Well, some people think coating your stomach first helps. So, if you want to do that,
I'll do a quick little.
Yeah,
you want to cheers?
Yeah, we'll cheers.
Cheers.
We'll do a little cheers. Okay. This comes straight from your buddy Kyle.
Straight from my buddy Kyle. If you guys don't know, Kyle's one of my designers for the channel, and he's freaking amazing. And if you guys haven't checked him out, it's Kyle.Vanier. I'll get it for you. It'll be in there. We'll get it in the description.
It'll be right there.
Maybe on the screen it'll flash colors. I'll make it. He's editing it, so if I say it and it happens, then it worked.
No. Yes, I love it. Okay, so being a teacher, you've been a teacher for a couple years.
5 years.
A little while. What is the most rewarding part about being a teacher?
The most rewarding part about being a teacher. So I'll tell this with a story that gets me to cry every single time I tell it. So this is for you, YouTubes. Literally, the most rewarding part about being a teacher is the fact that on graduation day, my first year teaching, I had a student who was not living at home, was disconnected from everything in her life spiritually, emotionally, and basically just by being in my classroom. Basically me being blessed to have her in my classroom. And talking to her and giving an interest and just caring. She came up to me on graduation day and tagged me on a post on Twitter that said, "This is the reason why I graduated." And like, that crap, that's what gets you. Those moments when you have a student that literally sits there and they're like, "I wouldn't be where I'm at because of something you did," that hits you in a way that like no other job could ever hit you from anything I've ever done. But like that, it's just such a direct like hit on somebody else's life, and that's where it like impacts me, is because it means that I'm doing what I've always been felt called to do, like charity work, helping others. Like those moments when you have a kid be like, whenever they say thank you, whenever they're like, hey, you're actually not as bad as everybody says. Those moments like make it so much more worthwhile. And that's probably the greatest part about teaching. And so now we
should have ate it first, but
okay, but now we do. I don't know how this works. This isn't my shindig. Oh God, let's go. Let's go. I like that. It's not dreadful. Yeah.
So far.
I said yet. By the way, guys, the wings were made thanks to Chef's A-OK.
Another awesome content creator.
Another awesome dude who's putting us up in his house right now to do that.
I'll be back in his house for some reason. I appreciate it.
I guess what? That's so next we eat the wing and you ask another question.
Yes, that would be the idea.
Okay.
So we go clockwise. So
we're going clockwise. Yeah. So I got this one next.
Yes. Correct.
Awesome.
This one is Los Calientes.
Los Calientes, that's what it's called?
Yes, I think it's Los Calientes.
Okay, so we bite, okay. I'm trying to learn. That's a tasty wing. I'm not looking forward, we're like right here on the list.
No, that's that place.
Oh. I feel Mr. Krabs. I really do. But the barbecue's a nice hit. I really like the barbecue on it. That's a good. That's like it's like a nice Chipotle barbecue taste. I always get my wings as a Chipotle barbecue. I love it. I'll go hotter than that because I'll die. And I have 4 more wings left. So what's your next question then?
Okay. The next question is, what is your favorite thing about content in general? Like ingesting or creating?
So what do I prefer?
Yeah. No, what do you like the most about it?
What I like the most about it?
Number one thing about...
My number one thing about the world, the space...
The space in general.
Community building. 100%. Whether watching other people grow, people putting in stuff to help me grow, those kind of things, like, push me to strive to be better. And, I mean, as I said, we raised $2,580 some odd this year.
It's insane.
Like... That wouldn't have happened if we didn't bring a community together. That wouldn't have happened if I brought people together. And so I think for me, get some more of that one, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think for me that's the biggest part.
Do it. Eat as much as you want to. You know, there's no rules here. You know.
I know I don't have to.
I'm going to because I'm a dingus. So,
but that would be.
That's amazing.
Community building.
It's like a family, you know?
Yeah.
Big old fam bam.
I wouldn't have met a lot of the great people I've met so far in my life if I had not been doing content creation. So, like, I would definitely not be anywhere where I'm at right now. Like, my life would be completely 100% different.
I feel that. That's awesome. Okay.
Oh, I'm feeling that one.
Oh, yeah. I am too. Don't worry. I am too. I'm just trying to keep a... smile on my face and not cry.
So we got this, buddy.
You already started eating there? Oh.
No. Okay, so I guess ask your question, right?
Sure.
I dropped it.
Sure. Who's your favorite content creator? Number one person that in the space in general. If they made one really amazing video, made it thousands, they just stream only. Who's your number one content creator?
My number one content creator of all time.
All time. Dead or alive.
So, famous movie star wise, outside of like the actual, I guess, like because every movie star, like Hollywood, they make content. Like my favorite actor of all time has been Robin Williams, but of course that's not what your question's like geared around. It's geared around what we do.
No, that counts though.
It does, but I'm gonna give another answer too. Like add on to it. My favorite all-time content creator, I always keep going back, is Mr. Fruit. Love everything he does. I don't watch everything. Like there are some things like the game, but if I need to binge something, I binge Mr. Fruit. Or there's also Barbarous King. I'll binge him or some other Mario Maker creators. But Fruit's been in my life for a while. He's not the reason I got started, which I'm sure that's one of your questions. It might not be, but anyway. But he's definitely one of the reasons I keep pushing forward in this space.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not done with this.
No, you're good. You're good. No, you don't have to be done.
I want to. I would taste good. My tongue was on fire and I was in the middle of talking, so I didn't think about eating.
You're good.
I just held it. No, it's good. I like it. I mean, the bomb's gonna
clean them off. Oh yeah, no, the bomb's gonna be the worst. It's tried and true. I'm convinced it's going to be the worst thing ever.
Okay, so what's this next one we got?
Next one we got is Torchbearer hot sauce.
Okay.
Headless horseradish sauce.
Ooh, horseradish. I might not like the taste of this one.
But it also has ghost pepper in it.
Ooh, I've never had ghost pepper.
Well,
I just breathed and hot just came out of like my tooth. I breathed and it just was like right in the back of my throat. Good God. Okay.
The edits I'm gonna have to do. Okay, alright, no, it's good.
I can't wait to just see fire come out or like you zoom in. Alright, so next question. Next question.
Next question is, so, you literally called me out on it. Why did you start making content? Why did you start making content?
I am a god. So,
what made you make your first?
My story as why I made the coveted first video that I've gone and roasted myself in, 6 times now in the past 5 years? That video was actually made because of Nate Wants to Battle and Shady Penguin. I don't like Shady's content as much anymore. He moved away from what I enjoyed. I just didn't... As I grew up and I matured, I stopped connecting with his content. But during the time when he was there and he started this whole thing for me, oh, you can really feel the ghost pepper.
Oh yeah. We're gonna play around.
When I started watching their stuff, I went, you know what? I could do it too. Which is why I started with Pokemon, because I started watching Pokemon tubers when I was a senior in college. Little did I know it was going to make me thirst to do it more and more and more and more and more and more.
Oh.
So I constantly kept doing stuff, and my first stream was actually a Pokemon Ruby ROM hack called Snakewood. It was about the Hoenn region had become zombified. And you had to go out and find your brother, who was the champion, who was the character from the 3rd gen. And there were times where I'd be walking and my character just died. Like, they had that set up in the game, that you're just walking around and your character dies.
That's awesome.
And so, it was amazing, and I loved it. It was the first thing I ever streamed, got a lot of friends to come out to it. And then, I did that to practice because, 2 months into my streaming life and content creation life, I did Extra Life. And that was the, 4th or 5th stream. And, so Pokemon was the first game I ever streamed. Sorry if that was a question that you had later. Thank God.
It's like a bundle one, so...
Yeah, it was a bundle. It works. And then Destiny. So it's really funny because last month, while was I playing? Destiny and Pokemon. So I went really full circle, and it was actually kind of like, oh, dang. I gotta finish this wing.
That's great.
Keep talking too much.
No, you're good. No, that's good. That's why I finish it first. I try to...
Yeah, you try to rush through it, yeah.
You take your take your time.
It takes a little bit, but it's good. I like it. This will not be my everyday. Dear God. But, it's not bad, you know?
We'll see if you keep thinking that.
I probably won't, but that's the point, right? Like, it's supposed to make me like... I am sweating. I got a piece of bristle though right now, and I'm chewing on that. That's kind of helping.
That's nice. That's helping you.
I'm gonna take some,
Yeah. Take as
Do you have any side questions on anything you've asked, so that way you're not asking a main question? Oh dear son of a god.
So... oh, it's gonna happen. This is next. Don't you spoil for yourself.
I will not spoil for myself. Ooh, I don't know what's
so... I guess, what is your favorite thing you've ever... What's the favorite content you've ever created? Besides Extra Life? Because I know Extra Life is your meat and your...
So, Extra Life is like literally the feeling of joy I feel when I get to like raise money and help somebody. Like, just makes my heart feel so full. But the favorite thing of content I've probably ever actually made... It's so tough. I don't know. I think just live streaming in general. Like, being able to have interactivity with my viewers and stuff. Like, I've had times where I peaked up at 400 or 500 viewers. You know, I've had that happen once or twice because of when old Mixer.
Yeah.
When they had certain things you were able to do on old Mixer. But those were never like as good as sitting there and just like doing a raid night with the buds, having a good time, just relaxing and doing kind of whatever. Having the community come out and actually, you know, come and talk and want to care and keep up that stuff with me. That I think was probably the stuff that was like the most worthwhile, is getting to see how connections get built through stream. Because, like, I don't know if you do this too, but like, I pay attention to those interactions way more than my actual content.
Oh yeah.
Which is why, like, one of the other reasons I can't go back and watch my own content is because, like, it feels so weird watching me. Like,
it's also weird you connect with people.
Exactly.
Sometimes, yeah.
Exactly, and it's like,
go anywhere.
I swallowed wrong and I got hit by a ghost pepper. Oh my gosh, this is dangerous. I breathe wrong and it just like hits my soul.
Remember what I asked? We'll see if you keep thinking that.
It's gonna be fun.
We haven't even another wing yet.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, let's cheers.
Cheers.
This one is the bomb. Beyond
This
insanity.
is the bomb?
This is the bomb. Just the tip.
So this is the one that I've been told feels like a razor blade on my tongue.
Yes.
Oh, man,
Same.
let's
I've
go.
never eaten.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Your question ready?
Oh, I mean, I gotta. I'll
okay.
my phone
Okay. Yeah.
again. I'm gonna have to like wipe my phone off. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I feel it. That was one bite. That was like. I see. Nope. Yeah, it's got a very sharp taste. I get that.
Sharp taste is one way to put it.
It's like it does. It hits you. It's like salt in a wound. It's great. And terrible. It's funny. Some of our staff is laughing at me because I'm honestly trying to give them as much content as possible.
Oh, that one was the worst.
You doing good?
I'm doing great.
I'm honestly not. It's not. You know, it's bad. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts a lot. It's like the back of my throat. What's your question there, bud?
The question is, we're gonna do. You know, we're gonna be here to rip off hot ones entirely.
Oh, 100%.
Spice ones. You know. Then we'll do that. You know. So we're gonna do a little section that they like to call "Explain That Graham." I have it on my phone. I will edit it in post because I am a lazy SOB and we're not gonna do it live. Son of Brandon.
Son of Brandon.
That's what that stands for. So
that hurts. Explain that, Graham.
Explain that, Graham. It needs more explanation, you know? Explain it.
So, that picture...
It's a doozy. There's two of them.
Spreading. Give me a second.
I take all the time you need. Oh, yeah. Glad that we're tied with the milk so far. It's nice. It's a good feeling.
So we did a 10-year difference post. From 2009 to 2019. I literally took the 2019 picture to rip off my 2009 picture, right? So...
I don't think you realize this, but I also took inspiration from that, and that's where the wet hair photo comes from. That's why I sent it to you first. You gave me inspiration.
I love you. Don't do this to me right now. I can't cry and die.
This is the best time to do it. Oh, that's the best time. That's the best time. Come on. How long do you want to die?
That first picture was from my sister's graduation from college. And my sister and I have always had a weird relationship. Feels like the front of my tongue's on fire.
My lips are tingling.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
Yeah, I'm getting numb.
What?
Can you stick your tongue in the water for a little bit? It helps.
Oh, that's it? Okay, let's try this. If you lap it like a dog, yeah. I feel it. I feel it.
Telling you straight up, it's good. Anyway, so, that was my sister's graduation. And, she wanted to take a picture of me. I don't know. What was I? I was playing with my little Rubik's Cube, like they had like a snake thing. It was like a bunch of triangle prisms. It just keeps coming back.
Snack that smiles back. Spice ones.
So, she was like, hey, so those that don't know, my real name's Jim. Family calls me Jimmy. My sister goes, hey Jimmy, I'm gonna take a photo. And so I turned, and me, being the wonderful doofus I am, I turned, look at my sister, just go. And so, just as vacant-eyed as I could, because it was just, that's how I do it. And so, I did that, and then I saw it, I was like, oh, that's a funny picture, I'm gonna make content around it. And so I did. And so that's where that came from. And so I explained that Graham.
Well, we're going to do one more.
I thought you went to my Facebook, and I was like, there's worse pictures on my Facebook than there are on my Instagram.
I'm not going to do that to you, because that's not public. There's a couple that I've been going through. So we'll do these. There's 10 pictures of a certain fellow, a human being that you are quite fond of and close to. And I felt like this would be a good time to do this, because it's going to be like this. There's a lot of filters there.
So, Snapchat has filters. And I went, oh, there's a face rigging one. And then I went, oh, there's a Sando. And I went, Porque no los 10? Actually, I did like 20 photos. I went through every filter with his face. Made him sit there and take a picture of everyone and didn't show him any of them. Posted them. And then he went, oh. I thought you posted those.
There's some gems in here.
Oh, there are. That one's one of my favorites.
Got it.
I think he looks very attractive.
Oh, for sure. I think his rosy cheeks are the best.
The rosy cheeks. That was when the gender bend filters were really big. I could never do those because my beard's too long. So it actually, like, Jack Patillo and I realized he's probably actually my father when I looked at him, and we actually look almost exactly the same in our gender bends. And I was like, Dad? But, you know, that's the way that is. That's my favorite, because that one right there just makes me feel like that's Sando's life.
For posterity's sake, and also because I'm going to edit this in later. This one. This is the one.
It's hard for them to see it, but yeah.
I know. I'll
my mustache burns.
I'll squint real good.
Does your mustache burn?
No, my mustache is good. I mostly
look
just
at you.
lips.
Like, yeah, my mustache is like on fire.
See, but I've also done this before, so I've learned a little bit. Watch the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's smart.
Watch the eyes.
Watch the eyes.
So like I'm watching your eyes?
No, like your own eyes. Don't touch your eyes. Don't
touch my eyes, because I'm non-stop touching my face, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna die.
So we've asked a lot about your content as a whole.
We have,
say.
and so how many more questions do we have?
We have one last question.
Okay, so you did actually narrow this down to a top 6 questions.
That's it. And I also
we gotta do it with our last dab.
And we call it the last dab around here because it's tradition to put a little extra on the last wing. That's a good dab. That's fine, buddy. Well, I feel like that's a nice, decent dab. You know, little dab will do you. I don't think that's too much. I think I'll be okay.
I don't like not getting anything. I'm smacking against
that's why
it against my hot wing.
just tilt it a little more. It'll be fine. Just a little more.
No, I don't need what happened with you and the syrup happening to my hot wing. Which I don't know when you guys are going to see that video. Also, I'm completely like...
Just stop, please. It's okay. That's enough.
No, I've actually been like rubbing a little bit around. Sorry,
yeah,
I use this like as a knife.
A little smear. It's good. That's good.
Yeah. So
instead of the way. So you want to hold it up so they can see your.
My dab is not very good, guys.
Well, it's a little messy, but I think it'll be better.
It's messy. There we go.
Just gotta
zoom in. He's got a glob. Okay, we dab. Do we want to actually dab? We don't actually dab though. No.
I mean, if you want to dab, if you dab, yeah.
Okay, so the way this is gonna work. No, the way this is gonna work is I'll dab and then they'll switch to your camera view. Okay, so here we're gonna tap the dab. Okay, so tap, dab. There we go. Okay, we're ready. Let's do this.
Little dabby, we'll do ya.
Yep.
Never got the mustache on one.
That's hurt.
Put it in my mouth.
Let me go.
See, different definitions of the word good.
We have that a lot, you and I.
Yeah. You say things, I'm like,
yeah.
what planet are you from?
That's true. I'd say what? I asked myself that question. Take our shot of milk and then we'll get more milk? Because I need that while I'm talking. Because I just aerate the hot sauce and that's the problem.
You did clean all the bones. I want to point that out.
Mama didn't raise no wussy.
Is that what they say? Enough saying the kids.
Colloquially, that's what they say in my neck of the woods, which is teen rated.
That's fair. Some might even call it family friendly sometimes.
Exactly. So
for the final and last question, it is this: what is your biggest regret in general as a person? I have to do it. You know, I had to hit him with the hard one the last one. We could have had something happy and upbeat and overly advanced, but we don't.
You really want the video to end on this? You know what my biggest regret is?
I think it'll be good. You know, you wanted things that people don't know about you in this.
My biggest regret. So it's hard to be this open on this platform with this. So, bear with me. My biggest regret in life stems back from about 4 years ago. And I know you also do this because I'm a storyteller and I hate you. 4 years ago I started teaching, 2015. And it was end of September, beginning of October. And we had just moved my grandmother into assisted living. I had just, around the same time, broken up with my girlfriend from college, who I thought I was going to get married to. And we're driving in the car. I remember the road. I know exactly where I was on the road when it happened. My mom was driving. My sister was in the back seat. I was in the passenger seat. And my mom goes, "Hey, one of you guys needs to call your grandmother." And, of course, being the little sack of crap I am, I pushed it off. And I did not call her. And a week later, she was in the hospital. And she died. And she went up on her deathbed. And I couldn't drive up because I had work. It was my first year teaching, and I could not really get out of it. And somebody had to watch our dog, and this and that. And Mom and Dad went up. They took my sister, and we knew she was going to die. And they wouldn't... I couldn't talk to her on the phone. Nothing. So the last opportunity I had to call my grandmother, I squandered away for my own selfishness. And that is my number one biggest regret.
We're gonna go do this now. We did it, buddy. We did it. You can talk.
So, there. I hope you're happy.
Oh, yeah, we did this together. So happy. Okay, now it's working. Love you all. Stay spicy!